Thanks for setting this up, Vijay.
No, my pleasure. I hope it works.
I think you might as well get serious with this. So
Okay.
I'll ask you the question again, I guess. So so what brought you here? What got you to this point? I'm just interested in your background.
Okay. So from my background, I'm a mother of two very handsome boys, and I've been living in Dubai since like 12 years now, more than 12 years. Before Dubai, I was living in Spain. I lived there for 2 years. And earlier than that, I lived in Saudi Arabia for 2 years. So I've been traveling all my life. But Dubai, I love it, and I don't want to leave Dubai. So for me, Dubai is the place. Um, and professionally, I'm a Montessori teacher. So after my two kids were born, I started studying again. I did my Montessori from UK, and then I studied again to do nursery management. So I have like level 5 in nursery management. I'm a teacher here in Dubai. But and then I don't know how I landed into coaching, and I find it interesting actually. So that's it, I think.
What is it about Dubai that you really love?
Okay, about the because I think it has best of both worlds. So you can say like it depends. Where would you like to go? For raising children as well. So you give them best of both worlds. They have both kind of like they have multicultural interaction over here. So when they go to school, they get a diverse environment. So they know how to interact with people, how to they get actually a lot of knowledge of social skills more than you can say the educational skills. And for us as well, I think it's good. It's closer to my homeland, so I can visit anytime I want. It's easier to travel from here anywhere you like to. And then last but not the least, it's my husband's job over here. That's why we live here.
That's very important too.
So yeah, I'm curious to know about your background actually. Tell me.
So, I'm a father of two girls, four-year old and 6-year old. Um, I live in Ireland. Lived
Mm-hmm.
in Ireland for most of my life, apart from I think 1 year after my wife and I got married. We moved to Melbourne in Australia, and after 1 year we came back to Ireland. My background is I'm an engineer as well,
Okay.
like your husband. So I studied manufacturing engineering. So graduated in back in many years ago, 2006 I think it was, and I've been working in manufacturing companies for the last 15 odd years. Um, I started working in Bose, the sound system speakers company, and that's where I guess I fell in love with lean manufacturing, continuous improvement, um, efficiency, things like that. So business improvement, and I've been in that field now ever since, in one shape or another. So currently, I work in a biotech company, but I've worked in electronics and food and pharma and all over. But it all involved improvement. So
Oh,
whether that
wow.
was improving processes or improving leadership or improving methods for strategy deployment, and just everything that was just driving high performance. So I guess that's where my passion lays, seeing something improve and something grow. Um, that's pretty much my background.
So
Of
no
it.
wonder you actually chose coaching so that you can improve people as well, no?
I
Or
guess,
realize.
yeah, no, I guess I fell into coaching by accident somewhat. I started a master's a couple of years back,
Hmm.
and the master's is in the IMI in Dublin in Ireland, and the way that it is carried out is you do three postgrad diplomas. So I did my first one in management, and it was quite fitting to what I was doing. And a friend recommended coaching. They said coaching would be right up your street.
Okay.
So I felt that it probably push me into my uncomfortable zone,
Hmm.
and I'd get a lot from that. So um, I took a chance on the coaching, and I didn't know what to expect, and I really fell in love with it. The power of it. It's for self-awareness and for growth. It's something else compared to improving a process is one thing, but to see a person, a client, lighten up and realizing their own improvements, there's something just so powerful about it. So
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
I really didn't think it was going to be a long-term thing. I planned to do coaching, and it was very much part of a master's journey, but there's something that's just changed me. I just find that it's the power of coaching and the power of just listening to somebody and allowing them that time just to figure out their solutions for themselves. There's just something really refreshing, something really exciting about it. So that's how I fell into coaching. What about yourself?
That's great.
How did you get
For
into it?
me, I will say like I actually experienced it on myself. So you can say there are like rough patches in life where you actually cannot figure out where you are or how would you come out of a situation. So my one of my friend was a coach, and I don't know, I was very disturbed about something, and I actually approached her. Okay, I need some coaching sessions with you. And I did not have any idea what are these coaching sessions. She said, okay, let's go. And I actually went to her. She did my coaching. And I don't know what she was doing during that time. And every time I used to come back home, I was like, what did she do? She didn't do anything. She was just talking. I was just talking, and there was nothing. But then eventually, I've been trying to come out of that thing emotionally for like 1.5 years. And just after 4 talks with her, I was like out of it. I was like, what is this? Then I started searching about coaching, what is coaching and all that. And then I got to know about it. Then I thought, no, I should do it. And seriously, like coaching has power you don't know. Like in sessions, the coachee doesn't know what is happening to him or her, but when he goes through the process, he or she, he understands and realizes what it does. Like I was having a session with someone, I told you the other day as well. So I had a session. After the session, she said, what, that's it? This is the coaching session? I was like, yes. And she was like, I thought you will give me some advice. I was like, no, no, coach never gives advice. So she said, it doesn't do anything what you did today with me. I was like, okay, let's go home and I will talk to you about it tomorrow. And then by 3 p.m., she actually he called me and told me, thank you very much. Your session helped me. And I was like, see, that's what I was telling you. It's not me, it's you who did it. But yeah, coaching helps in ways you don't know. So for me, it was the same thing. And then I actually, when I started doing my course, it was magical. Actually, I got to know a lot of things about myself that I didn't know earlier. I have changed a lot, how I interact with people, how I communicate with people, how I understand other people's perspectives and point of views. So it does make a difference.